see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. Two of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward position. 5 to shoot. Back to Jokic. Fires for 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's SGA. Here's Holmgren. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, I mean, take that. Holmgren, he knows defenses want to rough him up a little bit, and he welcomes the challenge.
And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
SGA kicks to Holmgren. No good on the 3. Denver's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. Jokic with a screen on SGA. Steps back. Fires from the line. And again, Denver no good.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets it go from the wing, and it's good for 2.
The classic combo guard. Gilgeous-Alexander is effective in the two-man game, especially on that first option, taking it himself.
Brown with it, defended by Dort. Brown the pass to Murray. It's good from long range.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Thunder are a powerhouse without possessing a bunch of big-name stars. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, the front office does a good job of picking players to be a part of the organization, and Coach Mark Daigneault said, our job as a team is for the whole to be better than the sum of the parts. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
So David Adelman decided to call a timeout here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. A big group substitution here for Denver. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Jokic. Peyton Watson comes in for Gordon. Hardaway's checked in for Christian Brown. And it's Brown in for Jamal Murray. Now here's Brown. Takes a step back. Hardaway, it's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
A power move by Hardaway. Not just a jump shooter, folks, though he does like that jump shot.
Wallace inside. Johnson on him. Wallace misses. Nuggets trail. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Outside Hardaway. Valanciunas sets a screen for Hardaway. A 3-ball. Drills it from outside. Hardaway's got 5.
A go-to shot for Hardaway Jr. He can really hurt defenses from downtown.
Here's Wallace. Some solid defense from Brown.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Denver on top, up 1. And we'll get going after this from... And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. What do you guys think about the Nuggets out here in this one?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Yeah, and when you're hitting threes early, that opens up the floor and really helps your offense.
So the Thunder 5 right now. Out on the perimeter, Wallace and Williams. Wiggins is out there with Williams, and it's Caruso in at the point guard position. Williams scanning the floor. Over Murray. Williams can't hit. The Nuggets leading. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Valanciunas. Outside Hardaway. Nailed from three-point land. 8 points for him.
Well, he's such a natural talent. Has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
And you assemble an all-swagger team. Jamal Murray, Stan, is on that roster.
Well, you're right, Kevin. And look, where players really gain their confidence, their swagger, if you will, in this league is when you play your best on the biggest stages in the playoffs. Jamal Murray has certainly done that. He has earned his swagger.
A different look for Denver. Jokic comes in for Valanciunas, and it's Johnson in for Peyton Watson. And then for Oklahoma City, Chet Holmgren comes in for Jalen Williams. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Aaron Wiggins. Brown outside. On the wing, Johnson. Pass to Hardaway. Shoots over Caruso. Hardaway, no good.
Good D. Got in his space and disrupted his rhythm.
Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Outside Williams. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And that ties it up.
You have to stay up on him in that mid-range area. He's deadly from there.
Johnson with a screen on Holmgren. Murray kicks to Hardaway. Caruso with the ball. Hardaway picks him up. Williams with a clean look, and that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. A premier offense for the Nuggets, but defensively, Stan, there has been some slippage.
Well, they've had to make some tough financial decisions, letting some of their defensive-minded veterans depart in free agency over the years. They got to wonder who will step up, but it often takes young players a little longer at the defensive end. Staying active, Jokic is one of the best offensive rebounders in the game.
So both teams changing it up here. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. SGA passes to Holmgren. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
Pass to Pickett. No good on that one. Some solid defense there from SGA. Dort kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander.
Hey, yo, right here.
Joe passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
A strong take by SGA. 6'6" with point guard skills. What a nightmare matchup he is.
Brown is checked in for Denver. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Denver's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Brown deciding where to go with it. Pass to Jokic. And it's denied. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Thunder lead by 1. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Nice game. Great performance by Tim Hardaway Jr.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. Out on the perimeter, it's going to be Brown and Johnson. And it's Murray in at the 1 spot. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Greg, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
Oh, no, he may have gotten injured right there. He's in a lot of pain.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yeah, teams do everything they can to protect against it, but at this point, all you can do is hope he's not gone for too long.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks. Jalen Williams is all-purpose. Thunder coach Mark Daigneault said, "You really can't find a weakness in his game. His greatness is the cumulative effect of all the things that he does. Basketball is a complex game. You can't be good at just one thing and be a great player, but he is good at everything." Back to you guys.
All purpose. Thank you, Allie. Denver passing it around. Clock at 6. On the wing, Murray. SGA defending. The Thunder with the lead. Pass to Hartenstein. Dort kicks to Williams. Holmgren sets the screen for Williams. Fires, high post. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And the Thunder lead by 4. Denver's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3 ball here. Now, here's Valanciunas. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, guys, this summer saw the first ever 7-team trade in the NBA. You might wonder why it makes sense to involve so many parties, but basically teams have more flexibility salary-wise in these multi-team deals. It is enough to make your head spin, guys, but this is where things are headed.
Big moves indeed. All right, Shams, we appreciate the update. Johnson dishes to Valanciunas. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. The Thunder leading by 4. Williams passes to Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Murray kicks to Johnson. Murray outside. Misses, and the dry spell continues. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Outside Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Nice D from Valanciunas. The Nuggets trail by 6. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Brown. Murray outside. Puts up a deep 3. Thunder with the rebound. Hartenstein's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Puts up a deep 3. And no good in the last second attempt this time. And so it's Oklahoma City with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And we'll be back with you shortly. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. You knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the 4th quarter. Out on the perimeter, Wallace and Williams. Williams is out there with Aaron Wiggins. And it's Caruso in at the point guard. And Valanciunas kicks to Watson. There's Brown with the three. That one misses. The Thunder leading by 6. Over in the corner, Williams. Over Hardaway. Rebound by the Nuggets. Now Brown. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Murray. Shoots over Caruso. Williams with the rebound.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Williams fires. Caruso, a screen on Brown. Wallace goes in, and he banks the layup in.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And so David Adelman calls the timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And the Nuggets with some changes. Gordon's checked in for Peyton Watson. Johnson comes in for Hardaway. And Christian Brown subbed in for Brown. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Aaron Wiggins. Dort, he's checked in for Cason Wallace. And SGA subbed in for Alex Caruso. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I was able to listen in on what the Nuggets coach was going over with his team. Coach challenging the team to play faster. He emphasized the main focus is that first pass off a turnover or a rebound. Make it quicker to get the ball out and into transition. Let's see if those words actually work.
Thank you, Allen.
You want a high percentage take offensively, get it to Holmgren in that spot.
The Nuggets trail by 10, and we'll go courtside to hear more about what's going on with Nikola Jokic. What have they told you there, Allie?
Hey guys, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for Denver, and the look on his face said it all. Terrible news, a dislocated patella. Sadly, we won't be seeing him again tonight or in the near future. It sounds like he's got a long recovery ahead of him. Back over to you.
All right, Allie, thanks for that.
Yeah, so much changes around the league year to year, but the danger and impact of injury remains largely the same. It's not enough to be good. You gotta be lucky, too.
Jalen Williams can't connect from long distance.
And that's one way to end up in the highlights.
Yeah, all right. That'd be an automatic benching if I was coaching. What was that?
Count the basket.
Well, that's Jamal Murray's game in a nutshell. A score-first guard with great confidence.
All right, here's Williams. Now Holmgren. Outside, Dort. Now Williams from outside. Rebounded by Brown.
Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest. This game's over.
Here's Johnson. Outside, Murray. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. So we see the Thunder get the win here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. See you next time.